89, in which Baba is talking about awareness. Who am I? Filled over all subjects of existence, knowledge, service, virtues, and the remembrance, the subject of remembrance itself. How this specific awareness changed our lives from being just a body and playing roles to being an eternal soul, an eternal energy, playing different roles. Baba, in the early part of the Murli, spoke how we should be able to see the situations coming in front of us as side scenes, and then went on to tell that we should be able to use the virtues given to us by Baba in time to take benefit of these virtues, and how we should be treated when we are doing service. Baba was speaking to a batch of foreigners, the double foreigners, and later now in the present day only, we shall continue reading the same. Baba is talking to the teacher and the group from Delhi. Baba says, all of you teachers are embodiments of remembrance, are you not? You are embodiments of remembrance in all four subjects. It does not require labor, does it? A teacher means to make others into embodiments of remembrance with your features of an embodiment of remembrance. Remind others through your features. I am a soul. As soon as they look at your forehead, they should see the soul sparkling, a sparkling jewel. When they see the jewel of a snake, no one's attention goes to the snake, it goes to the jewel. So seeing such an eternal sparkling jewel, they will not become conscious of the body. The Nag money, once we see the money on the Nag, it is so impressive that everybody keeps looking at the money, the diamond itself. So Baba is giving such a powerful example here that we should, the teachers particularly, he's talking to the teachers, but nonetheless could be applied by every one of us, that our stage and our consciousness of our own self, that is the soul conscious level, should be such vibrant that anybody looking at us should be able to see our soul rather than the body. We should not be reminded of one's own body or its roles. We should not become body conscious, but we should be able to become soul conscious. Baba says the attention he automatically goes to the soul. Teachers are instruments for such service. To remind those who have forgotten is your service. It's actually a very, very great service. You are powerful, are you not? Or are you sometimes afraid? If the teachers become frightened, what would happen to the students? To be a teacher means to be an embodiment of remembrance and an embodiment of power constantly and naturally. Just as Brahma was in front, in the same way, you teachers are also in front, are you not? To be an instrument means to be in front, just as you maintain the courage to surrender yourself for service and you become powerful, to then What is this awareness? Awareness is easy, is what Baba is saying. Surrender was difficult, but you did that. It is not a thing to be afraid of anyone, is what Baba says. This is the fortune of renunciation. You have already had renunciation, and so what is so difficult about the fortune? You have had renunciation, but that renunciation is not renunciation because you have a great deal of attainment. What did you renounce? Baba says your attainment is more than what you would attain from renunciation. So renunciation falls smaller than the attainment, is what Baba is saying to the teacher. So Baba is saying now, Baba is interpreting or speculating about the renunciation of a teacher. Baba says you simply put on a white sari. That's all, and you became even more beautiful. You became angel. Angels are white dress. So Baba is saying you teachers have started wearing saris and look like angels, and you became more beautiful. What else do you need? You gave up food and drink, but even doctors nowadays tell you not to eat too much. Eat a little and eat simple food. These days, even doctors don't let you eat. What else did you give up? You gave up wearing jewelry. These days, keep chase after jewelry. It's good that you gave it up. You did a sensible thing. This is how you receive the multi-million fold fortune of renunciation. So Baba is commenting about the renunciation that the teacher can think of. That's the clothing, the food, and the food and the jewelry. You know, so Baba is comparing that to all that is possible, that is occurring in the daily life, and Baba is saying it's no different. You have renunciated the same thing which the world is also doing, but in the exchange of it, in exchange you have received many things. Bab Dada is now remembering those in Athens where science symposium was taking place. They are also remembering Baba a great deal. Whenever a huge program takes place, you definitely remember the unlimited father and the unlimited family for this unlimited time. All the children who have gone there have courage, the courage of those who become instruments makes the task elevated and unshakable. The love of the Father and the pure feelings and good wishes of the special souls are with the children. The intellect of the one who is the intellect of the wise makes anyone an instrument for getting his work done. So Baba would get the work done by making someone or the other an instrument for seva. This is why you must become carefree emperors and become a lighthouse and lighthouse to spread the vibrations of your feelings and good wishes. So not to worry, but to become carefree emperor because Baba is going to make one or the other person a limit to get his work done. Bab Dada is giving personal love and remembrance by name to each serviceable child. Acha. Baba is summing up now. It says to the constantly powerful souls who are embodiments of remembrance, to the special souls who experience all situations as sightseeings by becoming embodiments of remembrance, to the Mahavir children who spread the waves of remembrance everywhere, the same as the Father, to the Maharathi children who pass with honors at a fast speed, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Await the Bab Dada, meeting a group from the telezone. Do you always remain happy seeing your fortune? Do you constantly think of wah wah? Have the songs of the cries of distress finished? Or do waves of sorrow still come sometimes? You have become detached from the world of sorrow and become loving to the Father, and therefore waves of sorrow cannot touch you. Even if you are living with your family for the sake of service, you live like a lotus. A lotus flower doesn't leave the muddy water. It isn't the muddy water, but it is detached. So, have you become so detached? Baba is asking the Delhiites about such a stage. Baba is saying the sign of being detached is that you will be loving to the Father according to the extent that you are detached. The more you're detached, you'll be more loving to the Father. You will automatically experience the Father's love, and this love of God will become a canopy of protection. So the love received from Baba will act as a canopy of protection to you. Those who have a canopy of protection over them remain so safe. What can anyone do to those who have the canopy of God's protection over them? Therefore, maintain your spiritual pride that you are those who remain under the canopy of God's protection. You don't have arrogance, but spiritual intoxication. If it's body consciousness, arrogance will come. Whereas, if you are soul conscious, there won't be arrogance, but there will be spiritual intoxication. And where there is spiritual intoxication, there cannot be any obstacle. Baba is saying there can neither be worry because they can either be worry, fikr, or fakur, which is spiritual intoxication. The two cannot exist together. Bab Dada is bound to provide the best dal and roti for you. He will not give you 36 varieties of food every day, but you will definitely receive the dal and roti of love. This is guaranteed because no one can prevent it. So what do you have to worry about? People in the world have to worry about providing for themselves and also for their generations after them. So neither will you starve nor will your generations after you. Baba is assuring every Delhiite that you would have something to eat for sure, and all the generations shall also eat. You do not have to worry about. What else do you need? Do you need Dunlop pillows? Will you be able to sleep with a Dunlop pillow in bed if you have a sleep of worry? So the picker will not let anyone sleep as well. So Pakur, the spiritual intoxication will allow one to sleep easily. Baba is elaborating. If you are having worry, will you be able to sleep over even a Dunlop pillow? So Baba is saying, if you're carefree, then even if you have to sleep on the floor, you will be able to fall asleep. Make your arms your pillow, and you will be able to sleep. Where there is love, even dry chapatis will feel like 36 varieties of food. Therefore, be a carefree emperor. So do not have to worry about the, the sleep or the meal. The sovereignty of remaining carefree is the greatest sovereignty of all sovereignties. If you put on your crown and sit down on the throne and continue to worry, then is that a throne or a fire? So God, the bestower of fortune, has drawn the line of elevated fortune on your forehead. You have become carefree emperors, so not the emperors with that hat or position or chair. You are carefree emperors. So do you have any worry? Do you have any worry about your grandchildren? Baba is repeatedly asking, do you have any worry? Baba says you have benefited, and so they too will benefit definitely. So always continue to see the line of elevated fortune on your forehead. Wow, my elevated godly fortune. It is not a fortune of wealth, it is godly fortune. Compared to this fortune, wealth is nothing. That will follow you. Death, as a shadow follows you automatically, or do you ask it to follow you? So all of those things are shadows, but this fortune is godly fortune. Always maintain this intoxication. So one, so to say, my elevated fortune is always there on my forehead. And second thing, to maintain the blessings of God to be always there with you. These are the spiritual fortunes that you should, intoxication that you should always have. So by saying, if you're going to attain something, it has to be something that will be permanent. Since the Father and souls are imperishable, why should the attainment be perishable? The attainment also has to be imperishable. We should always strive for something which is permanent. Baba is saying both are eternal, so you already have an imperishable, a permanent attainment. Brahman life is a life of happiness. To eat in happiness, to live in happiness, to speak in happiness, and to do all the work in happiness. As soon as you wake up and open your eyes, you experience happiness. At night, when you close your eyes, you go to sleep comfortably in happiness. This is Brahman life. Cha. Bab Dada, meeting a group from Pune and Bidar every day at Amrit Vela. Do you eat Dilkush Toli? Those who eat Dilkush Toli are Amrit at Amrit Vela every day. remain happy throughout the day, and others also become happy on seeing them. This is such nourishment that no matter what situations come, this nourishment of Dilkush will make the situation very small. It will make a mountain into cotton wool. The Baba is saying that your happiness will make the situation very light. It will make it very small. Nourishment has that much power. Those who are healthy and strong physically will easily be able to overcome all situations, whereas those who are weak will become scared over small things. In front of weak ones, situations become a big thing, whereas in front of strong, powerful ones, situations like mountains become like cotton wool. So, to eat Dilkush Toli every day means that your heart will always remain happy. There are so few days of this alaukic happiness. There's a difference between the happiness of deities and the happiness of Brahmins. You will not experience this godly happiness of Brahmin life, the experience of supersensuous joy even in your daily life. So the difference between Sangam Yuga and the Satyug, Baba is what it's Baba saying, that your present happiness as Brahmin is much more than the life of Devta, of Satyug. The Baba says to celebrate with this happiness as much as you want. Every day, consider it a day to celebrate your happiness. Your happiness has increased by coming here. Has it not? Then it will not decrease as soon as you go down. Will it? Like coming down from a mountain, it should not go up. So now it is your flying stage, and then you will continue to eat from all that you have attained. Always have the awareness that you are those who eat the Dilkush slowly, and you also serve it to others because the more you give, the more it increases. Look, everyone loves to see happy faces. You would not like it if someone had a face that showed peacelessness and sorrow. Would you? I'm sure nobody would like to see such a face. Baba says, since you don't like that type of face on others, you should not like yours to be like that either. So always continue to serve with a happy face. Do the mothers do such service? Your family members should be happy on seeing you. Even if others consider the path of knowledge to be bad, when they see the life of happiness, they will definitely feel in their mind that you have found something that makes you stay happy. So the attainment makes you happy, and that's what others should be able to make it out when they see you. Even if they do not say anything externally, because of their arrogance, internally they do feel it, and they will eventually have to bow down. They should be able to see your happiness. Today they insult you, and tomorrow they will fall at your feet. Where will they bow down? They will definitely have to bow down and say, "Oh Prabhu." They will only bow down when you have such a state. When others bow down in front of someone, it is because that one has some greatness or some speciality, because they are born to that speciality. No one would bow down just like that. It should be visible that no one else has a life like yours and that you always remain happy. This is the speciality. Even in a situation of crying, you should remain happy. Your mind should remain happy. Not that you just continue to laugh loudly, but your mind should be happy. What do the Pandavas think? Do others have that experience, or are they only few such experiences at the moment? Those who remain happy in themselves do a lot of service through their faith. Whether you say something in words or not, your face will automatically reveal your character of knowledge. So just remember that you have to eat Bilkul slowly and also serve it to others. That is, you should be remaining happy and powerful and should be able to make others happy and powerful too. Those who eat it themselves cannot remain without feeding that to others. You should have experienced it, and then that experience, Baba says, would definitely flow down to others. This ends the Murli, which Baba has spoken to teacher group from Delhi, Pune, and Bidar, and has uttered few very important points to all these three groups. Worth taking. Let us sit in silence for a minute. Let us exchange our sharing. Om Shanti. The Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Vinod.
Yes, thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so Baba, Baba says the renunciation part that was quite interesting. When Baba said that, Baba asked, "What have you renounced?" Right, and then Baba says the food. We did not renounce the food, right? Because Nowadays, doctors don't recommend eating all types of food. There is restriction, right, by the doctors because of the health issues. And then the saris or the dress, the color dress, right? So Baba says with a white dress, we have become even more beautiful. And the jewelry that sisters have renounced. So Baba says nowadays there are a lot of thieves around. So this is actually giving us a freedom that we don't need to. So the thieves won't be after us. They don't chase us. So it's going to really give us that freedom, right? So um, and white sari is definitely making one like an angel. So our objective also is to become an angel. So in nutshell, Baba says we have not renounced anything, but in return, we have got so much, multi-millions we have gained just by
Yeah.
following it. So whatever we think it's a renunciation is not a renunciation. It's just a it has become a means for us to get multi-million return from Baba. So everything is, turning to good, whatever we think we have renounced.
So, yeah,
Shanti.
yeah. And,
Yeah, your voice is breaking, Vinod Bhai. I'm not sure if it is only for me or for everyone.
okay, Bhaji.
Yeah, actually, there is no clarity.
Is this better, sister, now?
Yeah,
Is
it
this
is.
better?
It is better. It is better.
Okay. Yeah, how has Baba inspired the Delhiites, Pune, and Bidar students? Baba says to remain like a lotus flower and not to worry, to remain as a carefree emperor. The food is always there. It would go for generations as well. And since you are worry free, you would be able to sleep on any part, any land, you know. Though it is comfortable to sleep with a pillow, but you would be able to sleep on your hands as well since you are worry free. And
Yeah.
Baba is talking about Dilkush Toli. Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, yeah, sorry. This is actually a powerful line, right? So that being a carefree emperor. So Baba says that, the sovereignty of remaining carefree is the greatest sovereignty of all sovereignties,
yeah,
right? So that's really a powerful line. So nowadays, everybody's living on the pyre of chinta, right? Or worries. So
yes,
here, Baba is teaching us the art of remaining a carefree emperor where there is no worries. Fikr and Fakur, right? So Fakur
yes,
means one with intoxication, godly intoxication. Fikr means that worries, right? So about today's life and tomorrow, what will happen, right? Nowadays, people are even thinking about the next generation and the generation after,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So, yes. So Baba says we don't really need to think all that. So we can be a carefree emperor, putting aside all the worries, because the more worries we create, the more disappointment, right, for us inside. So
true.
that's really a powerful line. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba. Yeah, true. You would have at least something to eat for sure. Baba says that is a great assurance. Baba says, yeah, sorry, Amir's sister says, spiritual intoxication versus worry. Two cannot coexist. Fikr, worry, weakens fakur, that is spiritual intoxication. The fakur empowers. Which one dominates my thoughts throughout the day is what we should be able to churn today. Either the worry or the fakur, the fikr or the fakur. The two cannot coexist. Yeah, true. I like to the very first few lines of the Murli, which is today to the teachers, that you should be able to make the other person soul conscious by them looking at you. They should be able to just look at your forehead and forget about your body, because usually once we open our eyes and see a person, we tend to describe or remember or register some things about that person. Maybe the dress or the beauty or something or the other height or something or the other thing. But Baba is saying today that we should be able to only see the soul. We should actually demonstrate what we have, that is our soul consciousness. The other person, it should be such powerful that the other person should forget about looking at our body, and they should also become soul conscious. And that is what is the service that the sister should be, the teacher should be able to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So so for that one needs to have a powerful stage, right? So to have powerful stage means so they have to have that sort of a powerful remembrance, I suppose, right? And
Yeah,
then one needs to have that practice of experiencing soul or stage that stage beyond soul, beyond body, I mean beyond the body, so that just forgetting the body and then experiencing the self as a soul, right? Because the more we experience, and that see, based on the power of our experience, we radiate out to the world. And so the person who's sitting
yeah,
or seeing me, standing in front of me, so they will have that experience. It's based on my experience. What I experience, then that reflect on the other person who's in front of me, right? So when the
true.
teacher is in a powerful stage or in a very powerful soul conscious stage, so people who are in the class looking at the teacher will definitely experience that stage. Yeah, true.
True. I think that's what the drishti of teachers when they sit in yoga radiate. They're connecting to Baba and they are remembering Baba, and those images in the form of vibrations are sent across to every soul, everybody in the classroom. Those who are able to catch that frequency would be able to connect to him immediately through the teacher. But this is that's such a powerful statement. But I think there's nobody else in the world who can do this, or at least have this knowledge that they can do this.
There is some,
Amazing. Yeah, brother.
yeah, yeah, there is something in the chat. Yes, Vinod, I just,
Yeah, Amiban also has written, happiness is silent service. Your face reveals your inner state more than words. Churn. Does my face give others peace or pressure? Very nice. Does my face give the feeling of peace or the pressure to others? Yeah. Baba has mentioned today that we should be able to have the the fortune over our forehead, the lines of fortune on our forehead, and a sense of joy or happiness within us, which should be able to be experienced by others. The others looking at our forehead should be able to experience. We are carefree emperors, and at the same time, we have attained so much for very little renunciation. Gilja sister, are you all right? Do you want to share something?
Okay, so um okay, yeah, this the lotus flower that Baba is saying, right? So detached and loving, right? So the detachment and loving, right? So yesterday I see we had a discussion around this detachment. So a detachment, see, just like the lotus flower is detached from the muddy water, it is not influenced. So similarly, detachment also means we are not affected by others' feeling. Okay, not only the self. See, I was thinking that I am not influenced by the things around me. Okay, so for example, see the personal things might happen. So in the family, everybody, our family and we'll have to look after everyone. We'll have to care everyone. All that is there, but we should not have that thought inside us. Okay, being detached, we have to look after everything. That's one way, yes, of course, detachment and taking up the responsibility and carrying out all the tasks that needs to be done at home. That of course there. And then other than that, see, others will have so much of feelings, right? See, for example, one may be happy or disappointed because of so and so reason, and they are going to express that maybe around you, or they will share it or not. Some people will share it, and at least they will have it in their face sometimes if they are thinking about it. Right. So when I'm practicing detachment, it also means I am not influenced by their thinking or their feelings or their sanskaras or whatever they are demonstrating. I'm completely detached. Okay, not only in my roles and responsibilities while I'm carrying out, but also from others when they are, expressing it to the within the family or outside. So when I become detached, then it becomes, when I become that sort of a, when I practice that sort of a detachment, in other word, then it becomes easy for me to connect Baba. So that detachment will only come when I have that carefree stage inside me. If I carry that carefree stage. Yeah. So did I make sense?
Yeah, I guess, brother. Totally. Yes. There is like full stop what Baba says, no? You're very clear about what this thing means, and you expressed it well. Acha.
Yeah,
Since there are
if
no more sharings.
yeah, I think if no other sharings, then Vinod Bhai, we can move towards meditation.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, thank you.
Would anybody like to share anything?
It is Dilkush Toli, right? I'm not sure if
Mhm.
everybody has seen that this Dilkush Toli. So it was, I heard that at some point, I think old days it used to be there in Madhuban,
Okay. I
and
see.
they used to distribute, it seems. And Baba very much liked this Dilkush Toli. Even Dadi used to give it to the children of those who used to come, those who used to visit Madhuban. But nowadays it seems the Dilkush Toli is not there in Madhuban, and the new children or new Brahmins have not seen, because this Dilkush Toli is something this Baba uses not only in Avyakt Murli, sometimes it comes in Sakar Murli also.
Is
I'm
it like laddu? Is it round? I'm only able to imagine that it is round. I'm not sure if it's square. Is it laddu round thing? Toli is prasad. You know, I can only say so much.
okay. Yeah, I think it's not like Laddu. Then Baba could have said Laddu, right?
Toli, yeah, I'm not sure, brother.
Okay, which means Vinod Bhai, you have also not seen
No, not seen.
Dilkush Mutai. Okay, fine.
It is cylindrical. Our sister says. So
Usually
Girija
the,
sister says.
usually the stuff is with the jaggery. Jaggery they will stuff. Is usually in the Laukik they will call no dil pasan something like that. The same shape, but the stuff is different. Only jaggery they will stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and it is made out of.
Probably maida flour, I guess. Maida with jaggery.
Okay, thank you,
Just
sister. Yeah.
like Badusha.
No, brother. Like dil pasan something which is available in the bakery. Something dil
Ah,
pasan in the same cylinder, round shape. Big. It's bigger in size actually. So such a big, more than chapati, more than
oh,
roti. The size is very bigger. That's the
okay.
one.
Hmm. Sounds interesting. Actually,
Hmm.
mouth watering.
Yeah, that's why Baba always uses this word dilkush, dilkush.
Yeah, and it has another meaning also, which means you're making others' heart, right?
Hmm.
Please, by giving this Dilkush Mutai. So when somebody see a Toli, right? So their face will start smiley, right? From wilted face will turn to a smiley face, right? So similarly, Dil, that means heart, right? So which means this chocolate will actually fill somebody's heart full.
Hmm. Girija sister says I got new from Madhuban. So is it still made at Madhuban? Earlier, when souls left Madhuban,
Yeah,
Atma,
nowadays they are
Atma Bhai
giving.
makes it.
Okay,
Atma Bhai
nowadays they are
makes it.
giving bundi they are giving. Okay, so, the tholi
Yeah,
and there is
correct.
something else also they give, but not Dilkush. Maybe old days Baba used to give Dilkush Mutai, I guess, as tholi after the Milan.
Plan. We should learn the
All right.
recipe.
Okay,
Well,
bundi only in
Shanti.
meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
हर गली, बार बार कह चली, आप जो पधारे तो महक उठी गली गली। झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली, झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली। कदम पे साथ का दिया हमें भरोसा है। प्यार भरे पलकों में हमको पाला पोसा है, हर कदम पे साथ का दिया हमें भरोसा है। खुशनुमा है जिंदगी, राह जैसे मखमली, आप जो पधारे तो महक उठी गली गली। झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली, झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली। बरस रही सब पे मेहरबानियाँ, कह रही हवाएं भी आपकी कहानियाँ, आपसे बरस रही सब पे मेहरबानियाँ। मीठे बोल बोलते हैं जैसे मिस्र की डली, आप जो पधारे तो महक उठी गली गली। झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली, झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली। तो मिलने को फरिश्ते भी ललचा उठे। चिराग जगमगा उठे, सितारे झिलमिला उठे, मिली खबर तो मिलने को फरिश्ते भी ललचा उठे। आप में खुदा की शक्ल कितनी है घुली मिली, आप जो पधारे तो महक उठी गली गली। झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली, झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली। आप जो पधारे तो महक उठी गली गली। झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली, 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 झूम झूम हर गली, बार बार कह चली।
Thank you, everyone. Uh, Over to Sister. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Vinod Bhai, for playing such a beautiful song.
Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.